Welcome back to HMI Insights. My name is Conrad Doucette. I'm the founder and president of Hotel Management International. Our guest today is Mr. Thomas Willms, Chief Executive Officer for Deutsche Hospitality. Welcome, Thomas. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Conrad. Good to see you.
Thomas, before we jump in, can you tell our audience a brief background on yourself and perhaps more about Deutsche Hospitality?
Yeah, you addressed my name already. I have 2 children and 1 grandchild, which is, I think, the most important thing. Used to work 28 years for Starwood Hotels and Resorts. And for the last 3 years, I'm the CEO of Deutsche Hospitality. Not known in the majority part of North America, but in Europe, we have a 90-year history. So Steigenberger Hotels is actually in this year, we are celebrating our anniversary. So one of the oldest and traditional German or European hotel chains. Deutsche Hospitality is the umbrella brand, the holding. So we have 5 brands in total. Steigenberger was mentioned. Then we have intercity hotels. We have Jazz in the City, which is a young design brand. We just acquired Sleep Hotels, a Nordic brand based in Sweden and Denmark. And we have Max by Steigenberger. So 5 brands, 115 hotels in operation, a great pipeline of 56 at the moment. And the aim is to go to 250 properties in the next 5 years.
Thomas, I've had this conversation with a lot of industry leaders, and we talked a lot. We've seen a lot of news about how the brands are doing, how the hospitality is doing, the hotels themselves. But as an industry leader, how have you been dealing with this personally? With the crisis, how has this been impacting your day-to-day with you and your team?
Well, this was, we had New Year's Eve. On a personal note, as you might know, we have Chinese shareholders now. So I went to Shanghai on the January 3rd and spent there the 10 days, came back on the 13th. So in a way, Corona was already on the way. And obviously, when it hit us here in Europe, which was in early March, when the ITB, the major travel event in the world, was about to start, and we were already, the news hit us. And the good thing is we had a lot of knowledge from China due to our connection to the shareholders. So we knew what was happening, how the lockdown worked. So as an hotelier, it's very hard for me because it's our aim, our job, and I have been hotelier for all my life. It's our job to welcome guests, to do your handshake, to have a hug, and to wow the guest. That is no longer possible. So it was shocking. And especially closing hotels was very difficult. So what we call lockdown. So we closed then 90% of all our properties. So this was for me as an industry leader, I never had that before. An experience which I hopefully, touch wood, will never have again.
Tell us about the protocols that you and your team have put together as a result of COVID-19. What kind of strategies are you doing with your brands to encourage and promoting group business? Because that's really our core business for HMI.
Well, at the moment, for us in Europe, groups are actually not allowed. So we are concentrating on transient business. At the moment, the main business type is the segment is leisure. Business travel is limited, and depending on the state and the countries, we are allowed to do groups up to 50 people. But it's a difficult situation because you need about 5 square meters per person for coffee breaks. You need the distances in the room. So like a function of 50 people takes a room of 250 square meters, which is half a ballroom. So that makes it quite difficult. But we're dealing with it. We take what we get. And it's not about maximizing profits. It's more about reducing losses as a business. However, we want to be loyal to our customers and to our clients. And that's why, obviously, we work with them and in a partnership.
Until next time on the HMI Insights, thanks for watching.